Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me today and watching this reading. And in this reading, we're going to explore what you can expect from the week of December 20th through to the 26th. In this group reading, of course, we're going to be looking at all those amazing opportunities and possibilities that you can expect this week. And of course, being that Christmas is this week, there's going to be a lot of those. And there's going to be a lot of miracles and blessings that we can embrace and witness. Should we take that time? Should we slow down and be open to this experience? Additionally, I'm going to look at how we can overcome those obstacles. Of course, there's going to be obstacles this week that we will have to overcome. And we're going to be focusing in on how we can do that while remaining in the highest vibration possible. I couldn't think of a better deck combination than the Everyday Witches Tarot and Oracle to focus in on this week's amazing energies. I know it's not very Christmassy, however, it is a fantastic deck combination that really focuses in on that bright and cheerful energy. Then I topped off the Everyday Witches Tarot and Oracle with the Sovereign Oracle Inspired Living expansion. I wanted to have that inspirational, high vibrational support to add on top of the Everyday Witch. Like always, I have links below to all these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. The selections I have this week, I have Serpentine, I have Citrine, and then there is also the Tiger Iron. Yes, it is the red, yellow, and green theme of Christmas, but hey, it's Christmas. So I want you to choose that crystal that has been speaking to you throughout this introduction. And then go into the description box below. There you're going to find timestamps. I want you to click on your crystal's correlating timestamp. It'll take you straight to your reading, and I will see you there, my friends. Hello and welcome, my Serpentine friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full tarot deck here and the full decks of both oracle cards, so you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, let's see what the week holds for my Serpentine friends. What can my Serpentine friends expect from the week of December 20th through the 26th? Accept love. What a fantastic card to have the week of Christmas. Accepting and being open to this amazing energy that's all around you. That's the one energy that is going to fluctuate the most, is that love. We need to focus in on it though. We can't get caught up in the heartache. We need to follow and embrace that love. Love for others, and most importantly, love for self. We need to be able to accept that love on many different levels. And of course, it can be a real challenge for some of us to be open to that loving energy, especially in large amounts from other people. There are times that we don't feel that we're worthy, or that love can be used other places. We need to accept and embrace this energy. And what's more, send gratitude back to those individuals who are sharing it with you. I know that can be a real challenge for a lot of us. However, that is part of what the week is offering you. that loving energy to support you on your journey. Now, part of that loving energy is loving ourselves, and that can be a really hard challenge. An easy way for you to work on that self-love, of course, is through a meditation I did with Archangel Chamuel a number of months ago. We worked on that self-love and healing different aspects so that you were more open to that self-love. It's a nice, easy 30-minute meditation that will help you embrace and accept this love. So let's look at this a little bit more. Jumping already. What should my Serpentine friends focus in on this week? Request. Ask for help. Be brave enough to reach out. Is there something you need? This week is going to challenge you. Be open to that love. Be open to that support that we need. There are a lot of demands, a lot of expectations that are going on, and we're kind of feeling that burn. We need to ask for the help that we need, and just like that love, we need to be open to it, no matter how it presents itself. This week does offer you some amazing learning opportunities when it comes to being open to what others have to share. I know this is going to be a challenge, and I know it might come as a shock, but we're not always right. We do not always have all the answers. And what's more, we do not have to do everything for everybody. I know, mind-blowing, right? 2 cards and I've got all this wisdom. It's a life lesson that many of us are challenged with. So let's look at this week a little bit more. What can my Serpentine friends expect from the beginning of the week? The King of Swords. Kings are that fully developed personality. That sword, we're looking at truth and knowledge. The beginning of the week, we're going to have some epiphanies. We're going to know that we need the help. We're going to feel that burn even more than we have in the past. We're going to be reluctant to give up some of our control, to be open to the support and the love of others. We need to be looking at the picture on a bigger scale, taking that step back and critically thinking about what's happening, how we're feeling, and what we're trying to accomplish. And what's more, how are we accomplishing it? And those challenges that we're facing. This critical thinking and this knowledge is going to go a long way in understanding this pattern and supporting you in breaking it. What about the middle of the week? What does the middle of the week bring my Serpentine friends? The Page of Swords. Youngest child to the king. The page, that childlike, inquisitive energy that's full of play and excitement. What's more is they are very inquisitive. They explore their area and their world, trying to learn and figure out the best solution possible. We need that inquisitivity. We need that no fear energy of a child to ask those hard questions. because we have to go to some areas that may be challenging for us so that we can break these patterns. Be open to this support, open to this love that we're resisting. And yes, it does mean that we have to relinquish what we perceive as power or control. However, similar to that of any learning experience, when we do, the rewards are going to be amazing. So the middle of the week, we're finding new ways for dealing with our situation, trying to overcome it and learn from it. This learning, this knowledge, it's going to set you free. So let's go on to the end of the week. What does the end of the week bring, my Serpentine friends? Much needed, I think. 9 of Pentacles. 9s, of course, are all that we've achieved, all our accomplishments. That pentacle, that growth and abundance. Of course, not surprisingly, the 9 of Pentacles, you're looking at that abundance you have. All those aspects, all those pieces that are going right. That learning, that knowledge, it truly has helped you to reestablish and restabilize ourselves from some of these learning opportunities. Being able to bask in that love, that support. Have that glass of wine and read that book that you've been meaning to get into, but never seem to have the time. It's amazing what happens when you start to release some of this control, allowing people in their own right to learn and to grow. Learning how to take on different responsibilities and different roles. Freeing up some of your energy and time for you. Now this week, there's a couple things that we need to focus in on. The first thing, of course, we need to focus in and use our head, not our heart. Yes, we want to accept love. However, like I said before, we don't want to get caught up in the emotion that we have a tendency to attach to the swords. It's going to minimize and reduce our growth and, of course, that connection to our abundance. We need that time, we need that energy for us to rejuvenate and recuperate. Yes, the end of the week we do have that crescendo of Christmas and the holidays, which also relinquishes some of those expectations. However, the more we're able to share in this burden, the more open we're going to be at the end of the week for these amazing opportunities, these amazing miracles that can only happen during the holidays. If we're caught up in trying to do everything for everybody, we're going to miss out. We're going to burn ourselves out and we're going to miss this. And it's something that we really need to embrace. So let's look at the challenge. Because this control that we're trying to look at and evaluate, it's not all of it. What challenge will my Serpentine friends face for the week of December 20th through the 26th? The 5 of Cups. 5s in themselves in tarot, they're a challenge number. We always struggle with them. We don't like the conflict. We don't like the challenge. Now, the 5 of Cups talks about focusing in on the wrong aspects, the wrong pieces. And this is very true for us right now. We're focusing in on the overturned cups, that loss of control, the change in the holidays, on how 2020 isn't giving us our traditional holiday. We're not focusing in on those opportunities, those blessings, those miracles, those possibilities that the holidays bring us. We are going to be challenged with focusing in on what is truly important, what will support us in our growth, our abundance, and our development. Our ego is not going to allow us to easily release that pain and that heartache. It's going to be a challenge on top of us trying to release some of this control. One of the ways that we can do some of this releasing is through a meditation I did with Archangel Metatron. It was a meditation on releasing that pain. Very poignant, and again, it's going to go back to supporting you and nurturing you during this really challenging time. It's a really festive time and can be truly amazing. However, it can be really challenging on many different levels. We need to have that time for self to nurture and love us. Like I said, that accepting love, part of that is accepting love from us. So let's go on to some blessings. What blessing can my Serpentine friends embrace for the week of December 20th through the 26th? Learn from life. We can't stop learning. We can't stop growing. We are here to experience. We're here to learn. Taking this time and using it as a learning opportunity will support us with our growth, will support us with finding fulfillment and meaning, will support us in not burning out. At the rate we're going, we will continue to feel overwhelmed and exhausted. We're missing out on some amazing learning opportunities. And of course, these learning opportunities create that abundance and that meaning in our lives. We can't keep this up, and we do need to look at that pattern. We need to break it. Prosperity and abundance. Like I said, that learning, those opportunities, they create a lot of prosperity and abundance. And in this deck, different shades of wine. So if you like white or red, these decks, they have you covered. That abundance, that prosperity, it will be there for you. And what's more, the energy to enjoy it. To have prosperity and abundance and feel overwhelmed and exhausted and miss out, it's a shame. We're missing out on all our hard work, all the fruits of our labor. We need to start balancing out our priorities and asking for the help we need. So we're going to end off on any further insight, wisdom, and guidance that we can share with my Serpentine friends for the week of December 20th through the 26th. The Six of Pentacles. Balance and harmony. This week is about rebalancing, about opening ourselves up so that we can embrace what is right in front of us. Embrace the fruits of our labor. Now, the Six of Pentacles, of course, the pentacle being growth and abundance. You are looking at that redistribution of your energies. And that's essential right now. Like I said, we're feeling that burn. We're feeling overwhelmed. We need to make that shift for our own health and our own sake. Our body, our mind, our soul, we can't keep this up. We need to have that shift so we feel more able to participate and enjoy what it is we're doing. The Three of Cups. Celebration and connection. Another aspect that we're missing is that community support. I know it's a real challenge right now with everything that's going on. However, with creativity and technology, we're able to reach out and connect in with that community. We need to have that ability, the energy, and time to connect in with like-minded individuals that support and encourage your growth. Positive environments that allow you to be you. That's going to be an important part, not only of this week, but the weeks to come, and well into 2021. That support, that nurturing and encouragement needs to come from other sources. It goes back to that accepting love. We need to be able to accept it from a variety of people, beings, and aspects, including self, so that we can continue to grow. We can continue to thrive. And finally, the Nine of Wands. Kind of sums up how 2020 is making us feel. Overwhelmed and frazzled out. This energy, these feelings, they're only going to amplify if we don't take care of them, if we don't make changes on our part. We can't change others. We can only change us. We can ask for the help that we need. We can use our words and reach out. We can't make people do anything. However, we can determine and decide what's in our highest and greatest good, and other people will have to respond in accordance. Like I said at the introduction and beginning of this reading, we do not have to and should not be doing everything for everybody. We will burn out, we will miss out, and our physical body will take the toll. Making shifts and changes for you and your greater good, it doesn't have to be major, big shifts. Even asking for some cooperative support in completing tasks, and then planning for next year. We've got all these swords, that critical thinking, planning, and asking for that help. Being honest with self and honest with others. It goes a long way in being open to help and to the love that you deserve and need. I want to thank you guys for joining me today and watching this video into what the week is going to offer you. I want to wish you guys the merriest of Christmases. I know it's been a challenging year, and we deserve some R&R and some happiness and joy. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It truly does help people find me on the sea of YouTube, which of course helps to start to raise our vibration as a collective. Additionally, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is so much more coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. If you like this video and you want to support me in making more, I do have a Patreon page. I've got lots of tiers with lots of amazing perks. And of course, you're looking at free readings and healings just for you. Additionally, I also have a Patreon exclusive library of videos just for my supporters. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Serpentine friends. Hello and welcome, my Citrine friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full tarot and oracle decks here, so you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, let's see what the week holds for my Citrine friends. What can my Citrine friends expect from the week of December 20th through the 26th? Connect with Gaia. That connection and foundation of the earth, which helps us with that growth and that stability. We need this connection now more than ever, especially as many of us are covered in snow, the ground is cold and hard. Gaia is in hibernation in many parts of the world, and we have a challenge to connect in. We're not out and about as much, and we start to feel disconnected. We start to feel unstable. This week, we need this stability and that foundation more than ever. The more grounded we are, the more able we are to take on those challenges, to deal with those complications, those added expectations and demands. When we're starting to feel overwhelmed and things start to feel very heavy, that's when we need to take that time for us and ensure that we're grounding ourselves. Taking those steps to prepare us and ensure that we maintain our groundedness through the use of crystals, through the use of essential oils, and of course, through meditation and visualization. We need to ensure that we take time for us throughout the demands and the hustle and bustle of the week. So let's get a little bit more clarification here. What should my Citrine friends focus in on this week? Dance. Synchronize your spirit with the movements of life. Find a rhythm and let it propel you, music or not. Soak up the Leela of the universe. Sometimes we need to dance like nobody's watching. And like the card said, whether there is music or not. And if you're really quiet and you're really concentrating, you can start to hear the music of the universe. Us as humans, we use this rudimentary language. No matter what language you speak in this world, it's still rudimentary. We're trying to label things and we're trying to categorize things. Whereas the universe, it's song, it's melody, it's feeling. Connecting into that's going to help us not only stay grounded, it's going to balance us out. It's going to give us direction and insight. We're going to get those aha moments that are going to propel us and inspire us to move forward. Let's look at what this week is really going to look like. What does the beginning of the week bring my citrine friends? The moon, the 18th card in the major arcana. We're looking at that unknown, that mystery. So of course, in the beginning of the week, we're looking at getting caught up in those mysteries, those unknowns, and those what ifs. We're going to be worried about what the week is going to bring us, how we're going to overcome all those demands and expectations, the holidays in general, not to mention what 2021 is going to look like. We're dreading 2020, and we're really hoping for a change in 2021. So those what ifs, those demands, that heaviness, we're going to get caught up in it. It's an easy whirlwind to get caught up in, and that's why we need to have that connection to Gaia, helping to stabilize us, allowing us to critically think and think through what's truly happening. It can be really overwhelming when we get caught up in the what ifs, that uncertainty, the mystery, and fear of that unknown. Those demands, those expectations. Grounding, like I said, it's going to go a long way in helping us overcome this uncertainty, these unknowns, and these fears. One of the ways that we can ground and connect in with Gaia is through a couple meditations I did with the archangels. One of them, of course, is with Archangel Ariel. She's a fantastic archangel that works with nature. We need that support and that grounding. She has a gentle energy that very much suits what it is we're looking for. She works, like I said, with that environment and the animals, and we need her gentle energy now more than ever. Especially if you have animals in the home, they're really impacted by this energy, these demands, this roller coaster that they're feeling on an energetic level. Another meditation that would support you in creating this grounding and stable energy is one that I did with Archangel Lumiel. He works very much with Gaia and working with that deep, earthy energy. Again, that grounded, earthy sense will support us in dealing with these uncertainties, these fears that we're having. So let's go on to the middle of the week. What does the middle of the week bring my citrine friends? There you go. I don't even have to turn that one over for you. The King of Pentacles. So of course, we've got Midas touch in the middle. That grounding, that stability, it's going to help us feel more able to experience all the wonders, all the gifts and blessings that the holiday has to offer us. When we're stable, we're more open to these possibilities, these opportunities. It gives us that foundation to grow from. The middle of the week, the more we give ourselves time to ensure we are stable, the more open we're going to be. Especially as things start to get more topsy-turvy. And as we hit that crescendo of the holidays, we have a tendency to really feel that roller coaster of energy. So the middle of the week, it's a nice reprieve. We have that uncertainty, and we're feeling more stable now. And what about the end of the week? What does the end of the week bring my citrine friends? Two of Pentacles, the Balance card. We also have that Pentacle. Again, we're back to that groundedness. I think that there's two words that will really sum up your week: dance and groundedness. The end of the week, you're going to feel more stable. Those uncertainties, those fears, they're going to start to alleviate. You're getting the jobs done. Those demands, they're lessening. The holidays have hit that crescendo. You feel more in control and more empowered. More able to dance like no one's looking. The important part of this week, though, guys, is that we need to bring in this dance, this play and fun in the beginning of the week, balancing out the entire week. Focusing in on that unknown and those uncertainties, they're only going to aggravate and amplify that heartache and fear. Focusing in on that stability and that control gives you a greater ability to access so many more opportunities and possibilities that are present at the beginning of the week that we may not notice because we are so caught up in that fear and that heartache. So the end of the week, we are going to see that reprieve. We're going to feel stronger, and we're going to feel more in tune with ourselves. So let's look at the challenge. The moon does offer us some challenge. However, it's not the main challenge. What challenge will my citrine friends face for the week of December 20th through the 26th? The Hanged Man, the 12th card in the Major Arcana. The Let It Go guy. We are going to be so caught up on those demands, those expectations, what we think we need, what others want. We're not going to take that time for us. We're not going to allow the universe in to give us more of these amazing opportunities. We're going to miss out more because we have our blinders on. We've got to get that job done. We need to start taking that deep breath, using our time more wisely, asking for the help that will lessen that burden. I know this may come as a shock to many of you. You do not need to do everything. I know, mind-blowing, right? We can ask for help, and we should ask for help. When we do, and we start to take those burdens off of us, we take that time for us. I know, crazy even more. I'm all sorts of crazy this week. You take that time for you. You're going to find these opportunities, these miracles that only happen during the holidays are right there for you. You're turning the Hanged Man back on his head, back where he should be, and you're letting go. You're opening yourself up to the universe, to the guidance and the gifts that it wants to bestow on you. Until you do that, you're going to find this is a challenge. You're going to miss out on a lot of what this week is offering you. So let's go into some blessings. What blessings can my citrine friends embrace for the week of December 20th through the 26th? Change and progress. we have that ability to get over and through the humps and bumps of 2020 and end off the year with sparkle and glitter. That change, that evolution, understanding our path better, understanding the patterns that are causing this fear, causing that heartache, and slowing us down. Being able to break those patterns and create amazing new opportunities for self. Like I said, we need to let go to grasp a hold of this. Prosperity and abundance. And that glass of wine. Relaxing, let's be honest, it's needed. It's been a hell of a year. There's been a lot of expectation and demand throughout the month. We need that time. Focusing in on all that's going right. Not all that you have to do, all that's going right. And you know what? If everything does not get done in a certain way, that's okay. Again, I know this is mind-blowing. You do not have to do everything. You can ask for the help. And what's more, you're going to have to be open to what that help looks like. It may not be the way you do it. However, that's okay, because it's a different perspective, and sometimes that change and progress, it creates new and wonderful results, creating new traditions, creating new expectations. That new is not always scary. So we're going to end off on any further insight, wisdom, guidance, and support that we can offer my Citrine friends for the week of December 20th through the 26th. The World, the 21st card in the Major Arcana. It's that ending and beginning card. And yes, this is a chapter turner, if you will. We're ending off 2020. We're in the last days of a year that, well, was unscripted. It was unprecedented. We need to reflect back on all that has gone on and how we overcame it. Focusing in on your trials and your tribulations and your accomplishments. And what's more, getting ready and getting excited for what's to come, because there is an amazing year, amazing shifts and twists that we're going to be able to embrace and learn from and experience. That next chapter, it's going to be amazing. We need to look back, reflect, and figure out what patterns need shifting so we don't repeat them in the year to come. The Three of Pentacles. I have been harping on in this reading, and I know it's like mind shocking. You do not need to do everything. The Three of Pentacles is a cooperation card. I like to call it the Triforce Perfecta, where you're working with self, your physical support team, and then your spiritual support team. We need to ask for the help, ask for the guidance that we need, that's going to benefit us the most right now, and be open to that wisdom, that support and insight in whatever manner it shows up. We're going to burn ourselves out. We're going to miss out on opportunities. And we're going to get ourselves sick if we keep pushing like we are. Taking that time, taking care of self, and using our words to ask for the help that we need. It's going to be an essential skill that we need to take into 2021. The Ten of Pentacles. You guys seeing a pattern here? Pentacle, 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 pentacle. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. Okay, you guys have pentacles and major arcana. What can I say? Major life shift with a lot of grounding. And that is what this week is really encouraging you to focus in on. Making that shift, breaking those patterns, being open to the guidance of the universe so that you can experience, you can continue to grow rather than being stuck in that same cycle. We need to allow our family to grow and to thrive, which means taking ownership and responsibility for different aspects and pieces, whether it be in your nuclear family or in your extended. Like I said before, and I will keep saying, we do not need to do everything for everybody. Other individuals need to step up and support you and support others. That family, it is there through thick and thin. It gives us that stability and that foundation. We're not truly supporting our family if we're trying to do everything. We need to give them the opportunity to grow, to thrive, and to expand their horizons and knowledge in different aspects and areas, taking ownership and pride in the work and accomplishments they're doing too. That will give you time to allow you to continue your journey, your evolution into new and exciting areas. I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me today and watching this video. I want to thank you for joining me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and you're able to gain some insight and direction into what the week is going to offer you. I want to wish you guys the merriest of Christmases. I know it's been a challenging year, and we deserve some R&R and some happiness and joy. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It truly does help people find me on the sea of YouTube, which of course helps to start to raise our vibration as a collective. Additionally, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is so much more coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. If you like this video and you want to support me in making more, I do have a Patreon page. I've got lots of tiers with lots of amazing perks. And of course, you're looking at free readings and healings just for you. Additionally, I also have a Patreon exclusive library of videos just for my supporters. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my citrine friends. Hello and welcome, my Tiger Iron friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full tarot deck and both full decks of the oracle cards, so you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, let's see what the week holds for my Tiger Iron friends. What can my Tiger Iron friends expect from the week of December 20th through the 26th? Affirmation for acceptance. We need to be open to this acceptance, to accepting us for who we are, for accepting where we are on our journey, and what's more, what tools and abilities we're accessing. That acceptance goes a long way in supporting our growth. Also supporting us in our growth, our development, and our journey. We have a better understanding of ourselves and what we need to achieve. Let's get a little bit more on this. What should my Tiger Iron friends focus in on this week? Speak. Magic. Speaking thoughts into form. Say it and witness results. Also known as an affirmation. Talk to someone casually and important insight will emerge. Try saying it in front of a group. This week is about using your words, not being afraid to speak the truth, which is very hard for many of us. Many of us don't feel like we can truly speak the words that we need to truly be heard by those around us. One of the ways that we can connect in with our words and connect in with what we need to say is through a meditation I did with Archangel Gabriel. A number of months ago, we worked together on a meditation regarding communication. And that's what this week is about. Using our words, not only accepting where we're at, but asking for the help that would support us in our growth and our development. We're not in this journey alone, and we shouldn't be trying to take this on by ourselves. Asking for the help we need, explaining our views, our thoughts, and our truths are very important. So, easy way, of course, would be the meditation. It helps to work on that connection with what it is we need to say. It also opens us up to the information and insight that others need to say, both on the physical plane and spiritual, which of course we need from both aspects. So let's look at this week a little bit more. What can my Tiger Iron friends expect from the beginning of the week? The sun. Not as scary as you would have thought, especially given the dark clouds in the acceptance card. This brightens up your reading. We're not talking about getting into the nitty-gritty and the scary. This is about asking for the help you need and accepting that help, knowing that this is where you're at on your journey and that help, it's there. Like I said, we're not in this journey alone. Asking those important individuals, your family and friends, for the support that will help you out the most. So the beginning of the week, we're looking at some fun, some play, that light and love. Really supporting us to maintain that high vibration and be open to those opportunities and possibilities that the week brings. What about the middle of the week? What does the middle of the week bring my Tiger Iron friends? The Six of Pentacles. This is where our words are really going to come into play. That balance and that harmony. That's when we need to ask for the help, balancing out our energies and our time, so we're able to continue to access and embrace these opportunities, these possibilities, and of course, these amazing miracles that are going to happen throughout the week. We need to speak our truths and ask for the help that's going to support us in balancing out and having more time for us and those important aspects in our lives. So, the middle of the week, we're looking at using our words a little bit more, being able to ask for that help, and what's more, being open to that help for what it looks like. Not putting on those expectations and demands that it look exactly like you do it. Because no one does it like us. That's the beauty of individuality. So being open to whatever that help and support looks like. What about the end of the week? What does the end of the week bring my Tiger Iron friends? The Two of Cups. Twos are about duality and choice. That cup, well, that's intuition and emotion. The end of the week, it's kind of a double-barrel card. One, we're going to feel more connected with us. We're going to have that affirmation, that acceptance, that connection, connecting in to some of these amazing possibilities and opportunities. Secondly, we're going to be able to connect in more deeply and fully with those important individuals in our lives. My Tiger Iron friends who are in a relationship, this is a gentle reminder of the importance of that relationship, giving it some time and energy so that you can strengthen that relationship, bring more meaning and more fulfillment for both parties in that relationship. Now, my Tiger Iron friends who are not in a relationship, it's about strengthening you and finding out different ways that you can put yourself out there and be open to relationships. Be open to that love and accepting other individuals' love and connection. We have opportunities and possibilities to put ourselves out there in safe and proactive ways that allows our energy vibration to vibrate and resonate high and true. Those relationships, those are going to be important. The relationship with self and those special individuals in our lives. They help to strengthen us and reinforce what it is we're trying to achieve. So let's go on to the challenge of the week. What challenge will my Tiger Iron friends face for the week of December 20th through the 26th? The Six of Cups. Of course, like here, the sixes, we're looking at harmony and balance. So that balance may be a trick to hold and maintain. The Six of Cups talks about that reminiscing, going back, reflecting in on times past. And that's something we have a tendency to do over the holidays. We sit back and we talk about the good old days. We're going to get caught up in those good old days and miss out on these opportunities and possibilities that the week offers you. It's important to reflect and take that time with family to remember some of these fun and happy times in our lives. However, moderation will be important. That balance. We can't get caught up and stuck in the good old days. We need to live in the here and now, embracing opportunities and energies that are available right now. Taking that time for you, of course, it rejuvenates us. But focusing in on the here and now. We can't live in the past. We can't get caught up in the future. Focusing our energies right here and right now will help turn the Six of Cups from an obstacle to an ally. And we need that reinforcement and encouragement to overcome any and all challenges that we're going to face in the here and now and in the future. So obviously we do have the double sixes. Anytime that you have that double six, the angels are telling you to balance your thoughts between the physical and the spiritual worlds. That balance, it's essential. Let's go on to some blessings. What blessing can my Tiger Iron friends focus in on for the week of December 20th through the 21st? Affirmation for healing the heart. Your words, they're going to be meaningful right now. Like I said earlier, that communication, that openness to the information, it's going to be essential in your growth and your development. Part of that growth and development, of course, we're looking at that healing. It's part of why we're here. We need to be open to that healing to aid in our growth. Working on and giving ourselves permission and energy to complete some healing. It may be hard to do, especially this week with everything that's going on. However, taking a little bit of time here and there to work on our healing, releasing some of these pains, some of this built up baggage, so that we're more able to grow and to thrive. Giving us the ability to really embrace these opportunities, bringing them into our lives and allowing for that growth, that development, and what's more, breaking patterns that aren't serving us, releasing them, and giving us more space within ourselves for further growth and further development. Go with the flow. Sometimes we do feel like we're salmon trying to swim upstream. Instead of having those preconceived notions about what things should look like, those outcomes, those expectations, taking that step back, taking that deep breath in, and being present for what's happening in the here and now. Like I said earlier, we can't get caught up in the past, and we can't live in the future. Being present for all the amazing opportunities and possibilities that are right in front of us, well, they're going to support us with our growth. And what's more, they're going to help us connect into that fulfillment and meaning that we're missing right now, and would really support us in embracing even more light and love. Let's end off on any further insight, wisdom, and guidance that we can share with my Tiger Iron friends for the week of December 20th through the 26th. the Page of Swords. Pages are that childlike, innocent energy. That sword about truth and knowledge. These words, this communication, it's going to help us to better understand our world, our journey, and what it is we signed up for. What's more, the page is reminding us that we can't get caught up in that knowledge and in the demands and expectations. We need to have some fun and enjoy this time. Part of our opportunities and possibilities of this week, of course, is in what we can experience and enjoy in our everyday. Being present helps us enjoy and have some fun. Tapping into that inner child and getting dirty and enjoying this week for all that it offers you. The Star. The 17th card in the Major Arcana. Our hopes and dreams. Like I said earlier, we can't get caught up in those expectations. We need to allow things to transpire and flow. The Star reminds us that our hopes and dreams continue to evolve. They continue to grow. We need to be open to that growth, open to that change, especially as new information, new insight, and opportunities come forward. We need to be mindful that we're not putting blinders on and we're not missing out on this amazing opportunity, these amazing blessings and miracles that are happening right here and right now. Additionally, the Star is also another balance card, reminding us of the importance of balancing out ourselves, bringing in that harmony, and ensuring that we have positive energy flow. That's going to help us feel stronger and more able to be open to this communication, to the words, the insight, and wisdom that's being shared with us. The Queen of Pentacles. Of course, we're looking at that divine feminine, nurturing energy of growth, development for you. It's up to you to take this time to put in the work, to open yourself up to the information, the acceptance, and the wisdom that's going to be shared with you. It's in this information that you're going to be able to grow, you're going to be able to develop and connect in to what it is you were meant to do, bringing in that fulfillment and that abundance that you're looking for. I want to thank you so very much for joining me today and watching this video into what the week is going to offer you. I want to wish you guys the merriest of Christmases. I know it's been a challenging year, and we deserve some R&R and some happiness and joy. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It truly does help people find me on the sea of YouTube, which of course helps to start to raise our vibration as a collective. Additionally, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is so much more coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. If you like this video and you want to support me in making more, I do have a Patreon page. I've got lots of tiers with lots of amazing perks. And of course, you're looking at free readings and healings just for you. Additionally, I also have a Patreon exclusive library of videos just for my supporters. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Tiger Iron friends.